Hi, I'm Dr. Yuval Bibi. I'm a board-certified dermatologist, and here's a newsflash. You're destroying and undermining your own hair, and you're paying for the privilege to do it. In this video, we'll uncover one of the biggest scams in the skincare industry that has you busy on this made-up hamster wheel trying to get health benefits for your hair, where in fact you are damaging your hair, sometimes beyond repair. We'll talk about how to stop doing the very thing that is damaging your hair, how you can make up for it in short order, and how to get your hair back on track. Now, I can't tell you how many women I see every day with dry, frizzy, and fragile hair. I see them on the street, I see them everywhere, and many of them come to my clinic seeking advice to find out what it is that they can do to stop this thing, stop this dry hair from looking as lackluster as it does, no shine, breaking at the ends, and entangling into knots. All those things are very serious and very common problem. Chances are you're probably experiencing them yourself. Let me know in the comment section if you are. So in a nutshell, dry, breaky, knotty hair occurs because of the loss of the protective coat that naturally covers the hair shaft. This coat is produced by the scalp. It is part of the skin barrier, and that skin barrier element just migrates with the hair as it's growing out of the scalp and is slowly eroded as the hair shaft grows away from the scalp. But hair that comes out of the scalp is naturally covered with this protective layer that gives the shaft its shine, gives the shaft its strength, prevents it from breaking, and prevents it from getting in knots. So that is a very important element in hair health. Now, dry hair has several underlying components to it. One is genetics, and you cannot change genetics, but certain people produce less of those ingredients that coat the hair and give the hair its strength. Then there are chronic conditions that can inflame the scalp and prevent or slow down production of the protective elements. Those need to be managed with the help of your board-certified dermatologist. But the biggest factor in dry hair is hair grooming, specifically shampooing. Now, shampooing is so prevalent, it's so common, that virtually 100% of the population are using shampoo in some form. Everybody washes their hair. Everybody washes their hair in some frequency, meaning maybe once a day, maybe once every few days. And for those of you who can't take shampooing, you may have resigned yourself to shampooing once every few weeks, but I'll bet you still shampoo your hair. Now, shampooing by default strips off the protective elements off the scalp and off the hair. That's what shampoos do. Shampoos are detergent-based products, and that's what they purport to do. They purport to get rid of oils, which are part of that protective layer. They are designed to get rid of other elements of dead skin cells. They're designed to get rid of some bacteria. They're designed to get rid of the whole kit and caboodle that makes up your protective layer or protective coat that covers your hair shaft. Now, what is the benefit of shampooing? Well, before we get into the benefit of shampooing, let's recap one important fact about shampooing. Shampooing did not really exist up until the late 1950s or the early 1960s, when the skincare industry decided to branch out into a new niche, creating shampooing out of whole cloth. Shampooing did not really have any proven benefits back then, and it doesn't really have any proven benefits today, meaning all the elements that you think you're washing away, getting away some health benefit to your hair, scalp, or general health, is completely made up. There is no health benefit to be had here. But shampooing became so popular, and the promotional campaign powering shampooing and introducing it to the market was so successful that virtually everybody uses shampoos today, and they don't even think twice about using them. In fact, when people are faced with the actual understanding that shampooing is damaging their hair and damaging their scalp, the best most people do is back away from shampooing partially, meaning resorting to shampooing once in a blue moon, but still shampooing, believing they're getting some sort of benefit from the process. The bottom line is that there is no benefit to shampooing, and in fact, you're creating a bigger problem for yourself if you have dry hair when you shampoo. Now, the interesting thing is that if you have normal hair and you're shampooing, you're damaging your hair, and you may not need to make up for it. The scalp is strong enough to make up more ingredients and power them through and cover the hair shafts, and you may have enough of the reserve to make up for what you do. People with sensitive dry scalps and dry frizzy hair do not have enough of that reserve to make up for shampooing, so they're left hanging high and dry, literally, by shampooing. And the other bit of bad news is that shampooing creates a need for another category of products which you may not have needed in the first place. That category of products, conditioners. Conditioners make up for the dry environment that is produced naturally by inflammatory conditions or by your own skincare practices, and it can coat the hair shafts with a protective layer that'll give it a semblance of what the skin barrier used to produce. It's not as good as the real thing, but it can definitely get you some relief in the very temporary sense, and that can make up for some of the damage. So to recap, using shampoo in your scalp has zero health benefits to you. It does in fact strip off the essential elements of the skin barrier that protect your scalp and protect your hair, and you wind up with nothing, having spent a lot of time and money on practicing something that you thought would get you a health benefit. But it's all a scam. Not only is it a scam, but it does actually create a need for the use of a second product, likely sold by the same company that sold you the shampoo, to make up for the damage that you do with shampooing. So the bottom line is that you're setting yourself up on this perpetual hamster wheel of washing your hair, thinking you're getting some sort of health benefit, where in fact you're getting hair damage that you will have to make up for eventually when things fall apart with a conditioner. So you're setting yourself up for busy work that creates a need that you don't actually have in the first place to spend more time and money on a problem that you never had in the first place, created by the manufacturers of both products. Stay away from shampooing to the best of your ability. You can wash your hair with lukewarm water or cold water to get rid of whatever is ready to come off the scalp and the hair. There's really no benefit to using the shampoo, and you'd be doing yourself a favor backing away from shampooing altogether, washing your scalp with lukewarm water and not having to condition at all. Stop the fireman arson, get out the hamster wheel, start living your life, and enjoy your beautiful, shiny, bouncy hair that you likely naturally have already, but have undermined unwittingly by using ridiculous products. Let me know in the comments section what your results have been by backing away from shampooing. For more information about skincare scams, shenanigans, and tomfoolery, pick up my book, Sick Skin, Skincare Made Simple, on Amazon.com, now available in audio. Thanks for watching. God bless.